Let's read this together first. It says, a company finds that it can make a profit of P dollars each month by selling X patterns, according to this formula right here. So X is the number of patterns that this company sells, and P is the profit, and the profit depends on the number of patterns that they sell. So we want to know how many patterns must it sell each month to have a maximum profit, and then what is that maximum profit? Well, what have we got here? We have a quadratic, so we know it's a parabola, and its coefficient is negative. So this is a parabola that opens downward. So if we were to look at the graph of this, we would see a parabola that opens downward, and sure enough, we have a high point here. Now, what we're looking for is what value of X would produce that maximum profit. Well, we're looking at the vertex, so we just need to find the vertex of this function. So P, we know, all right, P is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c, if I write it in general form. And from here, I can identify A, B, and C. So what is A? A is the coefficient of the squared term, so that, in our case, is negative 0.2 zeros and a 2. B, right, that's the coefficient of the linear term, right, the first degree, so that's 3.5. And we don't really need it here, but let's just write it anyway. What is C? What is C? C is negative 800. So the vertex here, the x component is negative b over 2a and then some y component. So let's get this right here. What is negative b over 2a? So what are we going to get here? This is going to be negative b, but what is b? B is 3.5, so we're going to get 3.5 over 2 times a, which is negative 0.002. This looks like a calculator problem. And I am getting 875 out of this. So for the vertex, the x component is 875. Now what is x in this case? Let's just look back here. What is x? All right, x is the number of patterns. So we're going to get the high point here. That high point, that maximum profit is going to occur when we sell 875 patterns. And then what is the profit? Well, we'll get the profit by taking that 875 and putting it back in here, right? So we'll put it here, and then compute. So when I put that back in, I'll put it all in here. What do we get here? We get negative 0.002, and then 875 squared, plus 3.5 times 875 minus 800. Okay, yet another calculator problem. All right, and I got this. I got 875, and I'm getting 731.25. 731.25. So what we have to do to maximize our profit is to sell 875 patterns, and then if we do that, our maximum profit is $731.25.